Hi gang, welcome to this week's Ride Along with Me. Now today is Monday and it doesn't look like it's warm out, but it is. We have a lot of different clouds around, so but it's not supposed to be in the 90s today. It's supposed to be like in the late 70s, early 80s, so that's a big cool down from the weekend. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go down into West Bremerton, which is where the biggest Dollar Tree is in our area. And from there, I'm going to the other Goodwill in the area. From there, I'll continue down the street to a center that I've heard that St. Vincent de Paul moved into. I don't know if you remember last year I tried to find it in Bremerton, and when I did, I went in and it was plus. I mean, it was a real dirty area of town, and so I don't even like to go down there. So now they've moved to East Bremerton, so I thought I'd check that one out too. And then if I see any other stores down there, because a lot changes in a year since I've been down that way, then we'll head home after that. But now an update on, we were supposed to go up near the Washington-Canadian border on the 1st of August for a golfing trip, to stay at a timeshare with those friends of ours again. Well, and it was for them to golf. That got canceled. Too many things were just preventing it from happening. One of the guys, he and his wife just can't make it, and they're sick. And everybody's just feeling like, well, if he can't go, they don't really want to do it this time. So that got canceled. So I'm home the entire summer. Which is weird. Shouldn't be, because look at how many years during the pandemic we all had all summer to stay at home. But last summer, as you know, I kind of overdid it with the trips that we took. So this is okay, taking it easy. And what else has happened? Oh, my car got washed. Bob took it down, put gas in it, got it washed. So I just feel so clean today. And as you know, we had our Saturday night happy hour, the farewell party for Zandu and AJ, and the only one who showed up was Smokey. He got totally stoned on catnip. So I did put the camera on during the night, and Zandu showed up a couple times, as well as AJ, and then of course the big attendee who kept coming eating all the food was one of the Rockettes. So make sure you watch that video. And then I got a little teeny little excerpt at the end of the video of somebody who came in the yard yesterday, who we've never seen one of those around our neighborhood or in the yard. So make sure you watch that video if you haven't already. And let's see, before I turn this off, because this is going to be like about a 40-minute drive to East Bremerton, so I don't want to leave the camera on the whole time. Try to think of things to talk about. Here's a nice view there. Thought I'd share with you. This just got off the freeway. Now, not the cars, but the distance. You can see the trees and the clouds. Here we are coming up to Dollar Tree. I got a person in front of me. Come on, real slow. Say no turn on red, so I'll go. This being Monday, it might be busier than it usually is, but let's see. Not too bad. Now, being this is such a see the Dollar Tree. Hi, lady. Such a larger store than my little local one. I'll be a little while, but you. And I'm back. That wasn't The store, I mean, there are people in there, but not really, because it's so big that people are spread out. So, and hand bacterial stuff. That's what I always do when I get back in the car, because you just never know. All right, so I got a few things, nothing real spectacular. I'll show you when I get home and do a video on what I picked up today. I am gonna open these though. This is the only sweets I got. So I'm starting to feel kind of nauseated, sick in there. So I need a little something just to snack on. You can eat 8 pieces of these and they're only 100 calories. There's 3 servings. There'll only be 300 calories in there. I mean, that's, you know, a candy bar is a lot more than that. So we'll put this in here. I like this one because it had the little pieces. Oh, see, I dripped some of that. They didn't really have, I mean, it's a big store, which means it's not as organized. I mean, because people will have things like in their basket and set them back all different places, and they don't keep things real neat as they're picking up things. I like to keep things neat, but you know, that's me. So now we will go just a little bit down the road here to Goodwill. When we lived in Silverdale, we used to come down here to grocery shop at Fred Meyer's because they didn't really have any big grocery stores in Silverdale. So we would come down, which wasn't too bad because we're fairly close to Silverdale, not too far. It's just a lot further to go, like from our house we're in now. What's new down here? Don't really see much new. It's kind of, I don't want to say run down, but let's just say that the neatest of stores don't typically go in down here because not a lot of people like to go shopping down here, because unless they live in East Bremerton, because it's such a pain in the butt to get to it. You gotta just, there's no freeway or anything, you just go up and down that road I was just on, and so there's a lot of lights and stuff, and like I say, it's not the best part of town as far as the area, but it's okay. Let's see, where do I want to park? Let me turn you around, you can see this store. So there's the Goodwill here in Bremerton. I haven't usually found much in this store when I have come down, but you know, you never know, and Monday I've heard is the best day to go in. So we'll go in, try it out, come back out. I'll be right back. And I am back. That's a nice store. Good amount of supplies and things in there. I found a couple of things, but I'll show you that when I do a video on what my hauls ended up being. And I went into Petco, which is right next door, because I need to get some cat food for the backyard kids. But they don't carry the Meow Mix brand. And I don't want to change their food on them. because I figure their parents give them probably a particular kind, and they're used to having the meow mix. And I don't want to upset anybody's bowels. I know how kitties can be. Whew. My hip was starting to hurt me as I was walking around the pet store. I get that. Sometimes when I'm walking, it's kind of a, I don't know, kind of a hip pain. I'm pulling out different things out of my purse, throwing the garbage. Looking for my hairbrush. Whew. It's now 3:26. You see how, as the day goes on, I get more haggard looking. Not as fresh and active as when I start out in the morning. Oh, they didn't have any of the, oh, I know one thing I got, because I wanted to clean off my windowsill. Let me see. I'm thinking of pull it out. Got these in Dollar Tree. I want to clean off. Bob says, I didn't clean the inside of the car, but you really need to clean your dashboard. Okay, Bobby. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I wanted to get some of the little, like, grab bag kind of things that some of the stores have. This one only had it in, like, the toiletries area, you know, all the different makeups and nail polish and all that kind of stuff that people turn in. So, and hair stuff. And I don't want to buy hair stuff, you know. Call me funny. But, you know, the hair stuff, you know, who knows what people have had in their head. Scalps. So, now we'll move down to the other store, the St. Vincent de Paul. And I'll come on when I get in that parking lot. Okay, we are now in down the street, and there's a grocery outlet. It's also a vintage flip consign shop, and I went in there, I think it was last. In fact, it doesn't even look like it's open. Maybe it is, I don't know, there's nobody going in it. And wasn't really things in there that I wanted. You know, they had a lot of furniture kind of stuff. So maybe grocery outlet would have the cat food, I don't know. So we'll go down here. It's got, we've got the St. Vincent de Paul, and we've got, looks like two storefronts for Habitat for Humanity. So let's see. We're kind of between the two of them. Okay. Let's see a third one, but it's not just a little one. So I'll be right back. Well, I'm back. I can see why they moved. That store's a lot better than the one that was downtown Bremerton. It was laid out pretty nice. A lot of stuff in it. I didn't see anything that I couldn't live without, but you know, it's a nice store. Glad they moved. Then I went into Habitat for Humanity, and that's, of course, mostly building materials and furniture and stuff like that. They had a couple of rows of housewares, but not anything to write home about. So, what time is it? It's 4 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to head now back to Silverdale, and I think, you know, being Bob's going to be so late, we'll go into Silverdale and go to Hobby Lobby. We haven't gone there this summer yet, so I will come back on when I get there. Okay, I decided to take a different route back into Silverdale. More of a pretty route. So I'll turn this on so you can see it. It goes along the water. From what I remember, for a good part of the way. I'm not gone on this road for a long time. Let me try to get you focused here. water over there. Now we're still in what's considered East Bremerton, but on the other side of that water, that's regular Bremerton. But slower moving, so yeah. But not in a rush. Full tank of gas, not in a rush. It's been years since I've been down this road. I don't even remember why I used to come down it every so often. It must be 25 on here, but I was the only car. But now I've got about 4 cars behind me. I want to go faster, and I'm doing 30. Look what we're turning into. I decided to run into Petsmart. See if maybe they have the cat food. Well, that was successful. I actually found it there. I got the bag was like $11.99, and then I had $2 and something cents coupon credit. What's that guy gonna do? I'm gonna go out. He's gonna be that slow. Maybe he wants my parking spot. I don't know. So, you got the backyard kids more food. Of course, we're not gonna be giving out as much because it's just mainly gonna be smoky after this week. So, times. Every time I do this, I have to rearrange you. Let's see, where are we going here? Oh, good thing I didn't go out. The car's coming both ways. We're coming up to a stop right here where Bob and I got hit one time by a car. We were sitting here at the stop sign, and some teenagers came, barreling down the hill here, turning in here, and I could tell, man, they're not going to make it, and they didn't. I got a new carpet out of it. Could have gotten more, but when the insurance company called up and said, we want to make you an offer of, X amount of dollars, I didn't know better. I know if I would have had an attorney. All these cars are turning in here. God. But I can't see their signals because of the plants that are in the way. So I just had to pull out in front of somebody. Anyway, so I just told him, sure. I mean, my back was already screwed up. And yeah, I went to the chiropractor and everything, which my insurance paid for. So, okay, if they want to pay me, what was it, $7,000 or $8,000. Sure, I'll take it. And so this is when we lived here in Silverdale. And so we got a new carpet for the house. Wasn't trying to gouge anybody. Bob said he'd never seen me move so fast as when that car hit our car and I was out that door so fast. He said, it's almost like, forget you, Bob, I'm out of here. Oh, I don't know, it's just, you know, you see things on TV or movies. I was expecting the car was going to explode, and I just figured he was getting out. He was coming after I. Okay, we're over nearby the mall, and Hobby Lobby's just up the road here. I'll turn you towards them. Okay. Listen here at this light. I heard Bob's glasses fall. Might have fallen in the bag here. Yeah, they did. Okay. Because when we were coming along that other road, when I didn't have you on, there was a point that was a speed bump, and I didn't know about it. So I hit the speed bump. Luckily, I was doing the speed limit. Well, after I got in the car, after Petsmart, I did take my wipes out, because I got some wipes at Dollar Tree, and I cleaned off my dashboard here. So now the car is all clean. Couldn't reach the very furthest corner, but it's generally all clean. Oh, I know what I meant to tell you about. We actually went to the movie theater last Friday and saw Sounds of Freedom. Wow, what a movie. I know there's been a lot of controversy about it in some theaters and stuff, but I felt it was very informative because, you know, you tend to, if you don't see this stuff happening, you know, or not, don't have someone in your family that's a product of that happening, you can kind of bury your head in the sand. And at the end, they put, how many thousands and thousands and thousands of dollar industry human trafficking is. So a lot of people are kind of saying, oh, they're making it all up. Well, you know, I don't care how many there are. I mean, I do care. What I care about is that it happens. They can tell me all kinds of numbers, but as long as it's still happening, there could be 20 of them. And it would still bother me that people could do that, especially to children, you know? It just shocks the heck out of me. So it is worth going and seeing, you know. Just don't listen to all the conspiracy theories about it. You know, there's always conspiracy theories about everything. Just do your own research. Okay, we are here. Now this, I think I told you before, but to remind you, this is in the building that used to be Toys R Us. So I will go in and I will be out. I am back. Whew. Now, I didn't walk through the entire store because, you know, a lot of it's crafts and things like that. And I'm not a crafty person. I mean, I'm a crafty person, but I'm not a crafts person. But, oh, they had a lot of cute things. A lot of stuff on sale. They're already putting on their Christmas stuff out. And, all their fall, Thanksgiving, that kind of stuff is, I don't know if it's all of it, but a lot of it. So, I see stuff and I think, oh God, you know, so much more money than I'd pay at Dollar Tree. But I did buy 3 things and they only came to 17 something. because I got them all. I won't buy them if they're not on sale. So when I get home, of course, you'll see what they are. So we're gonna go home. I'm going home. It's 5:03. In fact, across from here is where we go to the movies. Just in case you wanted to know. So, I can't think of anything else that I really feel like I need to do, because there's really nothing I need to buy. What's wrong with us women? Oh, and I love some of you will come back and say, well, I never do. I never buy anything you don't need. Okay, well, good for you. You're you, I'm me. So if I went straight, I'd be going into the mall. And I haven't walked through the mall. I can't remember when I did. It must have been a heck of a long time ago. You know, at least a year or two. Who wants to go to the mall anymore? Of course, it's cooler in there during the day. You know, if you don't have air conditioning at home and you want to go in where it's a little cooler. All the stores I went in were nice and cool. There's Barnes & Noble down there, but you know me, I buy books and then I never read them. I was thinking, you know, when I feel like having something to eat, I should pick up my book instead. Pick up a book instead. I've got so many. Sometimes I wish I could be more like my daughter. She just reads and reads and reads, you know. But I'm going to go up here and get on the freeway and head home. So I think I'm going to stop this for today. I'll come back on only if there's something really important to talk about. So you know what to do. Comment, share, like, and subscribe. And it looks like my number of subscribers are slowly going backwards. So please try to talk your friends into subscribing to this old grandma, because I don't do it for the money. I don't monetize my stuff. I mean, I can be monetized, but I don't. So everything I do, I'm mainly doing it just to see how many subscribers I can get. So I love you all. Bye.